How y'all doing? I got my glasses on today. Some of my friends we've been talking about outer space things and aliens and stuff. Sometimes the shit hits the fan. I want to protect my eyes, and sometimes it gets me going. We was all talking about it. Now, one of the guys we're talking to, his name is Ray Leon. And I tell you what, he's not too big or too small, but I swear if there ever was an alien, I think he could be it. Matter of fact, I've heard him talk about what his real name is Two Tech. So Bio Troy, he kind of number 4, entity level 267. Said, dang, boy, it's straight. But he made some good sense. He said, frankly, there are no aliens. And we said, what the hell are you talking about? He says aliens are built on ignorance. They're taking differences, which are easy to manipulate, and twist them in so people could hate things. But he says differences don't exist by themselves. They must come from something that's very substantial and real. And so what you got is you don't have differences. You just got variations of the same awesome things that go all through the universe. You see, so there are no aliens. It's just bullshit. He said, for example, you could have big and red and green, but they don't make apples. So you got to have an apple before it can be green. You got to have an apple before it's big. You see, so all these differences don't create nothing. They're just variations of simply the same thing. So there are no aliens. Well, some of the boys in there kind of, what we call them, what they are, and the religious boys, like they're really rowdy, radical, religious rascals, and it makes them happy. And I'll tell you why. Because what it does, it means that their religion, their little schemes and dreams and everything aren't shut down because there's more things out there than they think to what they are. So they're real happy about it. Matter of fact, them damn government boys is happy too. Yeah, those ones of various and sundry types and levels of, political power potentates that spit out and, well, they pick out the best things first, then they just spit out the little seeds and specks and pieces of crap to make people happy. Now, they know if there's aliens out there, they're in deep trouble because their main job is to protect us from anybody bigger and better than we are. Well, if them aliens out there are a hell of a lot damn smarter, they ain't got a job. They can't protect us from what? They're just pitiful. And then you got some of these beautifully scientific type people, them guys and gals that are so pretty because they believe so much in their science and their scientific method. Matter of fact, they've given up all their philosophies they had. They've given up all their little dreams and stuff, and they don't believe in gods and religions because they say their method is the only way to find out what's true. Well, I tell you what's happened is what they've become now with their pride and a little less humility, they're not finding things out as quick as they can. And actually, their little method of science is becoming their daggone religion. So remember, science is good, but it must stay humble. You see, it has to be humble so they can go out and find things. And you can't say, well, if we can't prove it, therefore it don't exist. That ain't happening. But I tell you what, the boys in there that didn't think they're aliens, that makes them happy too, because that's among the scientific type people, they can keep on thinking they're really smarter than everybody else there is. You see, so that don't work too well. So I'm telling you what, as like Ray says, he says really what there is, he says there's entities that are alive, they're cognizant, and everything is mortal. So what that means is there's a consciousness out there, and that consciousness gives to each and every individual a certain level of awareness. You see, and with that awareness, they can do and see things. So that means there might be people out there that are a whole lot smarter than us because what happens is consciousness is giving them more things to be more aware of. You see, and that's the problem we have. Tell you, because why aren't these people that are more aware of us than us coming down and help us who are less fortunate? But so remember now, when it comes to aliens, they don't exist. everything really is so much the same. No matter what planet you come from, no matter where you come from, what country you come from, it just doesn't matter. We're all so much the same. We must rejoice in that, rejoice in the differences, and all come together to have a much better place to live. Thank you.